So we have 3 rounds for each match, and each round is just 2 minutes. And after 3 rounds of competition, whoever has the highest score will stand out in this competition. So this is about timing. Now let's talk about the combat rules. And if you can hit the body and the head, and this is one effective punch. And so you can either hit the front or the back, and all will count. And if you can hit the arm, and that is 1 point. If you can hit with your arm, and that is 1 point. If you can hit with your leg, and that's 3 points. And if you fall on the ground, and that's 5 points deducted. And if you are lying on the ground for over 8 seconds, and then you will have all the points deducted, 10 points deducted. So this is the rule. And all right, back to you. I want to take a family photo with these guys, but you have already finished. So just as Yujia has mentioned, we don't have very sophisticated rules, and we want to show you what these robots can do. And we also hope that more people can get involved in Hangzhou. So this is just the performance battle, and you can see that the referee gave one order to these robots, and you can see that both contestants want to gain some points with their kicks. And you can see that one robot has thrown a punch, and you can see that this is truly impactful. Fantastic. So this is the performance battle. And you can see that one is approaching the other, and so this is a direct hook. All right, I believe there's 1 point on this guy. Fantastic. I believe that they're just, testing each other out. And we have a left kick and right kick, left hook and right hook, and the analyzing each other. You can see how still they are standing and fighting and maneuvering. Wow, we have 1 KO, we have 1 knockout. Wow, but within 3 seconds, and this guy managed to stand on his feet, and he's back to the fight again. Fantastic. Wow. We have another knockout. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you stand up? Well, look at him. Fantastic. He's been kicked out of the ring, and all right, fantastic. First round. So what are their tactics? And you can see that we have left kick. And you can see that they are very flexible and agile. And AI calculator is still using his kicks. And little pink is getting provocative. And this is a right hook. And you can see that they are still familiarizing with each other. And you can see that we got 1 swing punch from the pink, and wow. This is the knockout, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and all right, within 5 seconds, Black got up on his feet. This is real quick. All right, imagine if it's you who gets knocked out on the stage. Can you get up so quickly, just as the robot? I believe these robots are trained based on human data, and so that is why they can manage to get up very quickly, very effectively. And this is trained professionally with the data inputs from human beings, mimicking the moves of human beings. And I can see that they are giving us more punches and more fantastic moves. Look at the swing punch. Well, you cannot tell who is the winner right now, but the knockout earlier gives you 5 points deducted, and there's so far not any real effective punch, but look This one, look at the kick. Look at the punch. Alright, this is the first round. Very quickly get into the second round. Alright, round 2. Getting ready, go. Alright, you can see that this second round starts with the kick. And now one is finding balance back, and this is AI calculator, and he is finding his opponent. And alright, this is truly amazing. Well, this is a fantastic kick, but he nearly lost his balance, but you know, he managed to get the balance back, and fantastic. And we're gonna play that again later, maybe. This is just marvelous. Well, in traditional Mecha fighting competitions, they relying on wheels, and they just, you know, stand still at one position. Well, that is not as fierce as the fight that we have now. And well, look at him. Did you see how he throws the punch? So they cannot feel the pain, and they can manage their center of gravity. And so I believe if you can hold out your arms straight and you can reach the target. So the counteractive force is truly working, and especially when we are talking about robots. And look at the swing punch. Well, I believe in the second round, and we can see that the robot is just, you know, trying to laser focus their punch into the right place. Alright, this is the second round, and the third round, round 3. Ready, go. Well, the third round starts with a kick on both sides, and they want to gain 3 points. Wow, look at this. This is a fantastic knockout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fantastic. And they each have 1 knockout. And so AI calculator was knocked out. And that was just like human beings fighting on the arena, and it's just so similar. This is a fantastic kick, and look at him. And this is like a push, more like a punch. Well, this is another point, I believe. Wow, this is another key punch. 1, 2, 3. Wow, both fell down on the ground. One got up so quickly, and this is the end of the game. Maximize the effect of your attack. So this is the fantastic punch right on the waist, so it immediately stopped working. So now let's start round 1. Round 1, ready, go. Well, what a kick. So they both got a little bit shaky with that deadly kick, and look at that right hook. And so you saw how flexible Mulan was, and you can see the scratches on the body of Mulan. Look at her. She's so amazing. And look at energy, and he's full of energy, and you can see the scratches on both bodies, and this tells you how much exercise they have gone through before this competition. And look at that kick. So this shows how reliable and steady they are. And Mulan give a kick on the leg of her opponent, and you can feel the power and strength of that kick. Well, I believe they have smaller feet in comparison to their body height. Well, look at that. So they control their center of gravity in a different way, and they are relying on their servo motors and sensors so that they can coordinate the moves of different parts of their body so that they can stand still and stable on the arena. And so you have to make sure that your body can move to the left and to the right, and also attack your opponent with. Wow, look at this. Look at this knockout. 6 seconds. This is how long it took for. Now I announce the second round starts. Round 2. Ready, go. I believe that gives energy 3 points. Take a listen of the sound of impact. And so energy got 1 knockout in the first round, and he is trying to catch up. Take a look at Mulan. Mulan is getting fierce, and you can see that each punch is deadly, and you can hear the sound of mechanic impact, and you can also see the scratches on their bodies. Take a look at this. And as long as you can hit the target area, you will get some point. So when you give a combination blow, and that means you exhausting more battery power. Well, so energy is getting cocky on the arena, and he's showing a lot of provocative moves, and he's flexing his muscles, and they get entangled. All right. So this is more like wrestling, and so when you suddenly throw a punch, and that will of course exhaust some battery power, and this is quite different from human beings. And for human beings, then we consuming the energy from our muscles, but for these robots, they are based on the battery power, and we got 1 kick from each side, and with that let's start the third round. Round 3. Ready, go. Whoa, this is unexpected. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, the end of the game. And we have just started the third round, the Mulan killing act. Round 1. Ready, go. So we saw AI calculator used his kneecap to give you a kick, and you can see that energy is very stable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the knee kick. Fantastic. Wow, this is the near miss, and this is a very critical moment, and we can play that again later. And so counteracting force is something that you have to manage. They manage their balance quite differently, and they have a whole set of algorithms to manage and strike a balance. You may believe that this is a fixed move, but it's not, and because the environment is changing, the conditions are changing every minute. And you can see that the energy is giving a combination of fists and punches, but that didn't end up well. And now let's see what's next. Well, I'm just thinking if I can bring either of them back to the games 10 years ago, I could win the whole world. Well, you don't need to say 10 years ago, and just 3 years ago you could be the winner of the whole world with such a technology. Well, this is the first round. Stop. This is the end of the first round. Round 2. Ready, go. You saw that knee kick and the side kick. So AI calculator is very effective, and he gave one side kick and knee kick. And you can see that he's more flexible with his legs. And look at energy. Energy just gave one effective kick. So they are kind of entangled, and look at energy, and he is fast with his moves. So they're very steady and stable. So this is the straight punch, and AI calculator just gave one kick, and I think energy just got 1 point. And you can see that after the straight punch is executed, and the black robot just got pushed back. So through this kind of match, and we can test the features and performances of the robots in all aspects. So this Mecha Fighting game is a test to all the different aspects and dimensions. And we have another knockout, and this is energy falling on the ground. 3, 4, 5. All right, fantastic, and he's so effective. Stop. The end of the second round. Guys on the arena. Round 3. Ready, go. So this is the final round of the competition, and Energy got some points with his punch. AI calculator gave some kicks, but that wasn't effective. Look how solid they are with their standing position. Oh, that was another near miss. And this is Energy, and the timing of kick is crucial. You need to accumulate the strength, and if you don't manage the timing well, you jeopardize falling down on the ground yourself. So all right, this is another knockout. 4, 5. All right, fantastic. So from them we can see the spirit of resilience of human beings. So they never surrender to the opponent. So we hope that, well, look at this move, and this is the straight punch, And this is the right timing, and so AI calculator was pushed to the side of the ring, but it didn't fail, and you can see that Energy is flexing his muscles, and he's being provocative. And now let's take a look at the last 10 seconds, last 4 seconds. All right, the end of the third round. Congratulations to Lu Xin, and congratulations. And this is the letter of invitation to the final competition of CMG World Robot Competition.